Hey there everyone, welcome back to Free-to-Play Comparison. This is the short-term series that I have been doing, looking at new free-to-play units that we get in Fire Emblem Heroes. And while I normally enjoy this series, today is a sad day. Because we're going to be taking a look at Haar. Probably, if you've been following since December, the one unit that I was most looking forward to this year was probably Haar, excluding any kind of special alts or what have you. But I really wanted Haar in the game. I was ecstatic that he was going to be a free-to-play unit, and, well, they did him dirty. They did him dirty. So we're going to go over that and just, I guess, talk about him. It won't be a very long video by any means. Because there's not a whole lot to say that isn't already readily visible on your screen now. So, the first thing that we're going to take a look at are his weapons. So first, you're going to notice that Haar actually has the Brave Axe Plus, which is also available via Camilla, Raven, and Barst. Super. So he didn't actually get a preferred weapon or a unique weapon. I personally think he probably should have, but he didn't. And that's just the timeline that we're living in, folks. I don't know how else to really say it. But I mean, the Brave Axe it's not the worst weapon that he could have gotten. It's definitely not the weapon he deserves, but it's what he's got. Don't fodder him off for Brave Axe. Obviously, all of those other units are available at 3 and 4 star. You'll probably get them pretty frequently if you try and summon green, so definitely not worth the sack there. Next up we have Guard 3, and as you can see, it took me a hot minute to try and fit all of those units into that section. Titania, Leon, Halloween Sakura, there's Micaiah back there. Can you see her? She's back there. Valentine's Lynn. We've got female Morgan. Julius Halbindi. And then another 4-star unit that is also free to play. Nisala. So there's that. A unit that we've already got available via Grails and the like is already having this skill at a 4-star. So for what it's worth, Nisala is the only one that's got it at a 4, I believe. And so because of that, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to fodder off him for that purpose. Now, he's also got Odd Defense Wave, which is a pretty rare skill. You can see only 3 units have it. 2 of them are seasonal, and then the other is a legendary hero. So, more than likely you haven't had a whole lot of Odd Defense Wave fodder. Well, now you do. Congratulations, now you do. And that is the 4-star skill, by the way, in case you were wondering. So, Haar's biggest attribute, honestly, is Odd Defense Wave, hands down. And I say that being a huge fan of Haar. He is basically, he's not Haar, he's Odd Defense Wave fodder, unfortunately. I'm not going to fodder him off like that, but I can totally respect people that do, because as we look at the stats over here, we've got Haar up top. And can I just say, his art is amazing. Shout out to the Game Press Data Miners, because that the graphic and everything is all from Game Press, but the art is top tier. I will give it that. He looks like a young Solid Snake, which is pretty dope. Or I guess, yeah. Anyway, we've got 161 BST, which isn't bad. He's got 45 HP, 37 attack, 25 speed, 36 defense, and 18 res. And you can see he actually ranks pretty high in terms of HP and attack. Even defense, really. So everything else is kind of like mid-tier for the most part. However, if you go directly south of that, you'll see Jerome. another free-to-play unit. We didn't really have to throw in any extra special units this time. We had a lot of free-to-play friendly ones, as you can see. All of these are free-to-play, except technically Cherish, but I think she might be because she may have been a reward at some point. 3-star Cherish, maybe. But either way, you've probably got a Cherish somewhere. Somewhere you probably have a Cherish anyway. So Jerome, 161 as well. 45 HP, 38 attack, 25 speed, 34 defense, 19 res. Do you see what's happening here? Oh dear. Cherish, 157 BST, 46 HP, 38 attack, 25 speed, 32 defense, 16 res. And even McAllis, man, one of the OG free-to-play units. 43 HP, 34 attack, 26 speed, 35 defense, 19 res. He's basically just another Flyer Axe clone, which it's heartbreaking to me. It's probably like my favorite Axe Flyer in Fire Emblem. Haar just doesn't stand out, and that's a bummer for me. Maybe in the future he'll get a preferred weapon. You know, we've seen the likes of it happen. I think Navarre got a preferred weapon at some point, so it is possible for free-to-play units to get weapon buffs and things like that. So maybe it'll happen sometime in the future. I'm not entirely sure, but that essentially is Haar. He is just another Flyer clone, man. The downside for me is I actually, you know, I plus 10 to a Cherish a couple months back, and she does amazing, right? She does amazing, but I really don't have a use for Haar because I already have Cherish, and you can see they're like pretty identical for the most part, just differentiating in like defense and res, basically. 4 points in defense and 2 points in res, which when you're plus 10 doesn't really make a big difference. And Haar would take a lot more effort to plus 10, which is I'm so sad. I'm so sad about this. I laugh because I'd be crying otherwise. Yeah, so that's Haar in a nutshell. That's Haar. Like I said, art is good. I'll definitely build one up. I don't know that I'll invest a whole lot in him, just because I do have that Cherish already, but we got Odd Defense Wave that is more accessible, which is awesome. Not so much the Brave Axe and the Guard, but the Odd Defense Wave is pretty dope. So, there's that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below, of course. Naturally, that's the part where I ask you that. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. Let me know how you feel about Haar. And let's just focus on the art. Let's focus on the good things. Let's talk about the art. The art is good, right? Everything else not as good, but the art is good. So let's focus on that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.